Yo, what's up everyone, it's me back at it again, another video for you guys today, and today we got ourselves another TOP video walkthrough, and we're going to go ahead and have a quick look at the team here, because you know, I might as well get straight into it. As you can see here, and I get to this here, we got ourselves 3 of them to rank 10, so you know, this is going to be brilliant. I say, as every other season beforehand, that's actually been pretty good. And I actually did get Zanya up to 6, so she might come on a lot more often. I don't know, depending on how I feel. Other than that, I'm just going to set this back to power level. And you also see that I did get Kuro up another star, which is pretty good. But other than that, I said we get straight into the first match, being this one on the Free Fist, which again, to be fair, these Free Fist stages aren't going to be too bad, except because this here is no, and then this here is, I mean, it's doable, but no, because you either have to go over here, which is doable, but then you have to go over to here, which is no, or you deal with this here, which is just no. So let's just get straight into this one. Alright, so this is the way I'm going to have the team right here. It's just a Bojack moving. There's nothing else to it. So I'd say we get straight into the first match. Alright, let's see, we're going to get rid of these 2 first as per usual, then these 2, and then these 2. This is the way I say it, this is the way I've always done it, and it's always worked out pretty good. So let's get straight into it. I'm actually going to show the first battle, so let's see how this goes. Alright, so come out of that one, that was not that bad actually. Zaha did take a wee bit of a hit, but you know, that's all pretty good. Got ourselves a full kill regardless, and 1.3 million, which is pretty good, so I say we move on straight to the next match. That being this Free Fist right here, because as I said, this is just a no-go. So, as if we get straight into this, we just press that and let's go. Alright, so this is where I'm going to have the team right here. I haven't done much of a change, however, I'm still contemplating whether or not to bring the Zanya, but then that would mean 3 blues, which doesn't look good, right? So, for the time being, I'll keep it the way it is. And also another change I made, if you saw in the previous clip, Zaha was Blast. I've now switched to a Strike. Only reason being is because, look at this here, 249 Strike, nearly 250 Strike, compared to his 235 Blast. So yeah, just be wary of that, make sure you do change that, and let's get into the match here. Alright, so the team formation is get rid of this 13 first, because obviously you have to get rid of the character that gets death buffs. Then we get rid of Raccoon, then Ginyu, I can't speak, 14, Berturn, and 15. That's why I say we do this here. So I say we get straight into it. Alright, so coming out of that fight, we got a nice 1.3 million again, still full kill. Bowser did take a wee bit, but you know what, we're all good for the time being. So, as we move on, next fight being obviously this 4th stage, which we can only do, and it's a full Ginyu Force team. So it's going to be a bit of a tricky one, but we'll horse through it as best we can. Alright, so yeah, this is the way I'm going to have the team right here. I just decided to put the Bowser up here because he's already at 83. I'd say he would most likely be able to get to 100%. So yeah, we're hoping for that. And obviously that's just more or less the only change minus the Bojack, but we've already moved him up there, so it doesn't matter too much. So let's get into the match here with the formation. Okay, so let's see, the formation is a lot trickier than before because I'm not used to this team fully. But I'd say we get rid of this Ginyu, then we get rid of Raccoon. Then I'd say get rid of this Ginyu, get rid of Jace, Goldo, Bertur. I'm only saying this here because this is not like concrete, so obviously I will need to maybe make changes at the end depending on how our team looks. The only reason why I'm going for Bertur last is because as you saw in the previous formation, we put Bertha last out of the 3 Guinea Force members. So I'm only thinking, because I put these 2 first as a priority, I already know what they are like. Bertha I've always put last because he's a bit of a less fit issue. So that's the only reason I'm putting it like this here, but other than that, I said we get straight into it and see how well we do this here. Alright, coming out of that fight, how do we do? Hey, well, to be fair, it's actually not too shabby, I got a full kill. Alright, so yeah, no changes really need to be made if you run my team, or really any team that I'm thinking of it. But yeah, that's actually a pretty good formation to do that, so I said we get straight into the next match. That being this 5th stage, because it's literally just piss easy. Because this 4th is just no. So yeah, let's get straight into this one. Alright, so yeah, no, I'm gonna have it like this here. I've done nothing, there's no change, there's no really anything. Or I was thinking, you know, let me put on Zanya, because I actually do have her at rank 7 now, almost rank 8. I just cannot be bothered to grind it out anymore. Because we don't really need it too much, because this team's already solid enough as it is. But there's only 1 red, we've got 2 blues already, it's 3 greens. Yeah, 2 greens, 3 yellow. But so yeah, no, we'll just keep it like this here, and let's just move on. And let's see, we're going to get rid of this formation right here. I said we just do this here, and let's get straight into it. Alright, coming out of that fight, how well do we do? Alright, no, not too shabby, not too shabby. Bojack taking a wee bit, but we got the full kill nonetheless, and I said we move on. Next fight being this stage right here. Or we could go, actually, yeah, no, don't go to the stage. Okay, so straightforward it is. Yeah, let's go. I'm going to keep it like this here. Again, these 2 are only really there for backups. Why I didn't Friendship rank either Thouser, Bojack, or maybe Tapion is probably another question I'll leave for another day, but for now I will just continue with this formation. Let's just get straight into it. Okay, so let's see, the formation we're going to get into with is get Super Saiyan 3, then get rid of Gohan, this Super Saiyan 3, Kakarot, 13, and MUI. MUI for obvious reasons, because as I've said before, or not at all, one of the 2, I've shown, I've probably said it before, that he does an auto dodge. And yeah, so you know, I said we get straight into it regardless. That fight, how well do we do? Okay, Bojack taking a bit of a hit. Still got a full kill nonetheless. Bojack is a bit iffy here. Not the tank he used to be. But you know, it's fine, that's fine, that's fair. I have him at a higher space than I normally would. But other than that, he's doing not too bad, not too bad. Let's move on. For next fight, you could do this here. However, if you do that, you're going to have to deal with this here, and I don't really want to. So, we can actually not go for that, actually. I think I did have this here, and then this here is my original path, and I just need to double check one sec. Okay, so yeah, no, I have no idea what I'm on about. I, for some reason, had this one as my original pattern, which, I mean, I can't see, in a way. I can't see why I've done this here, because obviously it's 3/5 stage, and I mean, like, you only really need to get rid of Gogeta, then Cooler, then Broly, and then do everyone else. However, that's not the smart idea, because this one, although it has significantly, and I mean significantly more synergy, and I think this one does well, but to me, like, this one's 5/5, we've already done this before, and although we've never actually finished it, no, again, this one's a bit tricky. I might just still go for this one. I might still go for this one here. If you really want to do this one, I'm not going to stop you. I say you go ahead. And the way I would do this is get rid of these 2 first, then get rid of Omega, Sin, the EX, and then Omega at the end. Because this Omega gives, like, death buffs, death buffs, I think. And also, he does, I think, maybe give buffs to the team every time you hit him. I'm not too sure. However, if you really want to go ahead and do this one, I'm not going to stop you. However, I think it just, for me, I'm probably going to do this one. So, I'm going to go into this here. Again, do the other one if you're not comfortable with this here. I'm 100% okay with that. So, I said we get straight into this one. So yeah, this is where I'm going to have the formation right here. I've taken up Bojack because, again, he's at 56. And this is not the team you really want to be healing with. You want to be using the healer, like Bojack here, with. So, I'm going to keep it the way this is. And hopefully, for the love of us all holy, I get through this. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so as I said here, get rid of these 3 first immediately. Yeah, because in the previous thing I did this Broly after I did the droids and Super 13. Because I did the droids, Super 13, then that Broly, then Mai. That's the way I did it before. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think I did. So we're gonna keep it like this here. Then get rid of then we'll get rid of Saiyaman 1, 2, EX, and then Goku. Goku is tanky, so best leave him at the end. If this does not work out, well then ship me a river. So yeah, let's just pray the fuck that we do this. I've got Thouser in the sustained damage cut tile, and Zaha in there. Although Zaha has less of a need, as more so a red unit that needs it. Yeah, bringing the red units in here is not really a good idea. However, it's a lot better than bringing in a Bojack, I'd say personally. So yeah, let's just hope we can live this. Alright, coming out of that fight, I know too far, I actually did not do too bad actually. And we got the full kill. Then again, this is a free stage, I did say that. I mean, to be fair, we tanked. We did pretty well. So yeah, you know what, fair enough. I guess my judgment wasn't misplaced. Again, that was a bit iffy on my part, but I mean, like, yeah. So let's see, next fight is going to be not this one. We just did that one because, yeah, no. We're going to go to this one. To be fair, we're going to go to this one regardless if we did that upper stage or this one we just did. But, again, because I'm only going here because we can't not go there. This one we can do. And this one's just no. And I think I've already forgotten my pattern, but if we go over to here, we do have this one again, and we have this one. And if we go to here, it's just literally the exact same fight 3 times in a row. Whereas we go over this direction, we have a lot more easier fights. So yeah, no, because we're gonna try and end up with this Vegeta right here. So, and I think in my original pattern, this is just a 3-way up and then just straight down and just to here. So, yeah, no, let's just get straight into this one, right here. Okay, so you know, I'm going to keep it like this here. I'm going to keep Bojack off for the time being, and just keep Sonya on, because again, she's higher friendship rank. She is in Z tier, as you can see right here, she is in Z tier. And I'm just going to go with this here. Hopefully, we can do the best here if we can. Alright, let's see here, the formations, get rid of these 2 first. Then we get rid of these 2. Then let's get rid of the Gohan, get rid of this Trunks, Cell, and then the Trunks at the end. I know this Trunks I think is tanky. These 2 are just tag switching, so you might as well get rid of them immediately. And yeah. I can't really think of anything else. Or if you want to, you can swap this Trunks here into Cell and do that formation. However, I'm going to keep it like this here. See how it goes. And yeah, no, I'd say we get straight into this. Wait, yeah, no, give me 1 second here. Okay, so, you know, I came back with my new team here. I've decided to put on a Bojack because there's 3 greens, for Christ's sake. There's 1 yellow. What's he gonna do? What is he gonna do to him? Unless he specifically targets him, then we're good to go, more or less. So yeah, I say we get straight into this. Alright, coming out of that fight, how well do we do? I mean, yeah, Bojack did heal, just say that. What is he gonna do? He's not gonna do anything to him. Cooler or TP on 1000 are bit iffy, but you know what, we're still pretty good, Alright, let's see, next fight, we are probably going to do this here. Because if you want to do this here, you can go right ahead, I'm not going to stop you, just follow the same formation beforehand. And this one is just, no, don't do this here. If you do this here, you're for some reason a psychopath. So yeah, I'm just going with a girl stage because it's a tad bit easier. I'll say that much, it's a tad bit easier, so let's get into it. Alright, so this is the way I'm going to have the team right here. I've not done too much, if at all. I can see, you know, I would have done something, I forgot what it was, but I've done something, so let's get into it. Okay, let's see here, we're going to get rid of Pan first. Then I'd say get rid of this Mai. Then get rid of 18, 21 Chi-Chi and 1000 Day Bulma. think it's the right way to do this. Not too sure, I haven't fought this team in about 5 decades. But I say it's a pretty good formation. If need be, I will obviously change it. Give a better formation, but yeah, for now this is the way to go. Alright, coming out of that fight. A bit worse for wear for Tapion, Cooler and Thouser. Still got a full kill though. Yeah, but at least you're hiding a bit there. It's a bit iffy, but still there. Yeah, no, definitely not panicking. At all. No, definitely not. Let's move on. Next fight being this stage right here, because this stage is just no for our team at the moment. And also because if we go with the other one, we have this fight, or this fight, which is just no. Whereas we go to this one, we have this fight, which is pretty easy enough actually. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into this one and see how we do. Alright, so yeah, this is the way I'm gonna have the formation right here. I decided to take the Thouser and Cooler off because I was not comfortable, although yes, they can get healed. But Thouser's 40, Cooler's 60. So yeah, at the moment this is the best we got. So yeah, I say we get straight into it. Alright, so let's see, the formation is just gonna be the way we had it before. And it's just this here. It was pretty easy enough beforehand, so it should not be too bad right now. So let's get into it. Alright, coming out of that fight. No, 1.7 mil, I'll take it. Full kill, not surprising. These two, I think, are healing up a bit, so yeah, that's pretty good. Let's move on. Next fight being this stage right here. Simple enough stage. It's a mono red team with Cooler, so yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, so this is where I'm gonna have the team right here. I mean, bit of an iffy one. However, it's probably the best one we have at the moment. Actually, now I'm thinking of it. He's a 48, he's a 40. Yeah, no, this is the best way we have him right now. So let's get straight into it. Alright, let's see. The formation we're gonna have right here is just get rid of these two first. Get rid of Cooler and Tapion. Black in the 17. This is the way we did it before. Actually, wait. Yeah, that's the way we did it before. This is where we're gonna do it now. So let's get into it. Alright, let's see here. Coming out of that fight. Alright, 3 million, no, I'll take it, definitely. I mean, that's a first for this stage in the run, but you know, it's fine. Alright, let's see, next fight's going to be this one right here, because it's literally the easiest one out of this one. And this one. Also because we're trying to get to this Vegeta, if we go to the far one, we have this fight. Go to here, we have this fight here as well, so yeah, no, might as well just go for this one, and let's get into it. Alright, so yeah, this is where we're going to have the formation right here. I decided to put the Cooler in the middle because he's got himself a special move, so yeah, let's just hope we can get straight through this. Okay, so let's see, the way we're gonna have to do this here, we're gonna still have to go for this Gohan. Get rid of the Reds, get rid of Broly, Goten and Goku. This way the team formation has always been, it'll forever be this way, no matter how hard you try. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright now, coming out of that fight, got ourselves 2.3 million. And a full kill, you know, which is pretty good. Thouser and Tapion and Cooler are getting back up, they're getting back up. They're about 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 supers. The whole team has got supers, I don't know. But yeah, after that we go on. And next fight is going to be this one right here because it's literally piss easy. Because this one is just no, and this one is just, as I said, no. So yeah, let's get straight into this one. So yeah, no, we're just going to keep the way it was before, because again, it worked brilliantly. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright, so let's see, the formation is just the way we did before. Goku 17, Krillin, Gohan, Rosa, Kakunta. That's the way we did before. Always do it this way. So let's get straight into it. Alright, let's see here. Coming out of this fight. Ooh, Thouser is a bit... yeah. Yeah, not looking too good. We got the full kill regardless, but... looking worse for wear, so we're probably going to have to put him in a healing spot. So yeah, let's just pray to God we live this. And our final fight... Yeah, the thing is, I'm going to split this up into 2 parts, however, because I'm wary of my storage. So let's get straight into this one. Alright, so yeah, this is the way we're going to have it right here. I just took off these 2 because for the time being, the team isn't, like, hard per se, quote unquote, but it is a bit difficult. I have a feeling that Thouser could die, so let's just deal with this here and let's get straight into it. Alright, let's see here. First, obviously, we get rid of Cross-Hog Vegeta, then get rid of these 2 Vegetas. Get rid of this Vegeta, and this Vegeta. Death of Vegeta will always go last. He is a universal cover change. These 2 are debuffers, and then these 2 are just there. They're damage dealers, so yeah, let's just get straight into it. Alright here, fight, how well are we doing? TP on sign in there, 2.3, not bad, not too bad. Got the full kill. That's surprising there. So yeah, that's it gonna be for this part. Again, as I said, we're gonna split it up into 2 parts because, again, I'm wary of my storage. It's a bit full. I have way too much stuff onto it. I realistically should have had about 15 videos up by now. But I've kept it to this here. Only first, and then we get others sorted. But for now, this is gonna be where we're gonna end it up for today. I will hopefully have the second part out by Monday at the latest, I'd say. Hoping if I get this here done in time. But yeah, other than that, I shall see you all in that second part.